Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome. It's Stamp with Michelle Pepper time. Wednesday, 27th of November, and it's lunchtime crafting with me. Thank you for joining me, and I'm a little bit early. That's okay. I'll just hang around and wait for people to join in. I hope your afternoon's been well. I have been a bit pushed for time. It's near the end of November. December's coming. I don't know about you, but yeah, things are ramping up. Things are closing down. They're slowing down as well at the same time. So it's kind of a bit of a funny time. And I was a little bit pushed for time. And normally on my Facebook page, early in the morning or in the morning, I kind of give you a heads up of what I am going to be showing today at the lunchtime crafting. But I didn't do it today because I just kind of didn't quite get round to it. A little bit dressed up today. Been to a funeral this morning for a dear person that goes to our church, and yeah, he's 85 years old. He's just celebrated his 85th birthday. Anyway, so I'm here. So I am going to switch you around so I can show you what we are doing today. And things are a little bit different today. Did you? Here we go. Yep, partly because I am really pushed for time, and also, yeah, so it's just kind of like, as I said, oh my goodness, it's like I'm just so frazzled, and probably you are too, because it's the time of the year. So hey, let's just hang out together, and yeah, let's just chill. Okay. I am missing something. Hang on a minute. Oh no, I've got it here. All right. So today, I want to talk about the Reindeer Memories pack, which you may or may not have seen. Now, if you are new to Stampin' Up, you may, or if you may realize that we have hard copies of catalogs, and we've got the mini catalog, September till December, and also we have our annual catalog, so that's May 2024 to April 2025. Okay, so obviously because it's around Christmas time, this is a time that perhaps people who don't normally craft are looking into crafting, looking into making some things that are handmade. Yeah, so it also, some means of creativity sessions that they can do with families, so family members, just for yeah, like time together, because that's what Christmas is about too, right? It's about spending time together. So anyway, so my thoughts have turned to a little bit of this new scrapbooking workshop. As you can see, it's a scrapbooking workshop pack that we have. So as I was saying, we have catalogs, but also we have items that are not in either of our catalogs, but they're on our website. So if and this particular one I wanted to show you as well, because there are a lot of reindeer stuff, and so let's say if you turn to page 27 of our mini catalog, you'll see the Reindeer Days Sweet Collection. Okay, so there's the Reindeer Fun, so that includes the stamp set, the dies, and then we have all these little things as well, 3, 4, 5. So the way our catalog is structured is that you've got the picture, and then you've got the number, corresponding number, and a little bit of description. Sometimes, because we're trying to fit a lot of things into our catalog, the information is actually best found on the internet, on our website. But yeah, so you've got the embellishment number 3, the adhesive back peppermints. Then there's a little bit of a, what do you call it, zoomed in, picture of what it actually looks like. And then 4 is the plaid embossing folder, which I love that one. Then we have 5, which is the baker's twine, and 6, which is the book treat boxes. So I have demonstrated using these before. You can look on my YouTube channel. There are videos where I have demonstrated how to use these things as well. And then we have number 7 here, which is the DSP. So normally in a sweet collection, there are stamps, there are dies or punches, and then there are papers, and then the various embellishment, which could vary. So we don't always have boxes, all right, in the sweet collection, for example. So here we go. So you can buy them in a bundle all together as a sweet collection. Just use one code and you'll get everything that is pictured here, 1 to 7. And that's for $214.25 New Zealand dollars, plus your 6% shipping. All right, yeah, shipping from the warehouse in Australia. Okay, and then, yeah, so we have these. But what gets a bit confusing, I think, sometimes is like there are other stuff as well that are not necessary on here. There is actually, let me just show you, yeah, page 19. In our Memories and More pack, there's also the Reindeer Days Memories and More card pack, which I think goes together really well with this suite as well. So it's always nice to get things that are coordinated, and then, you know, everything kind of goes together easily. But then there is this, which is the Reindeer Memories. So what I actually find sometimes it's easier, and I know for some of us we are used to having hard copy, but just embrace it. I want to encourage you to embrace the internet, the website shopping. So if you go to our stampinup.nz website, or you can go to my one, which is the michellpepper.stampinup.net, and then if you go to in the search button, you press, you know, just say Reindeer, which is what I've done here, and product search results for Reindeer are all of these things. So then you're not going to miss out on anything, because in the hard copy, there are only certain products that are there, whereas this product, for example, the Reindeer Memory Scrapbooking Workshop, is not actually in the catalogue, so you might miss it. So best place, I think, is go to the website, search for whatever you're searching. So if I search Reindeer, now I see all these products that are out here, okay, that are listed and even a little bit beyond, which that one's got nothing to do with reindeer, but for some reason it came out. But anyway, but anything to do with reindeer is in there. So I just find that a touch easier so that I know I'm not missing out anything. Okay, so this one today, what we're doing here, Reindeer Memory Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. So if you are looking for something to do with family and friends, but also if you're wanting to document what's, you know, your Christmas 2024, or perhaps you want to document, you know, photos, because let's face it, we all have lots of photos, lots and lots of photos. So if you wanted to attempt scrapbooking, but don't know where to start, and you've long given up doing anything chronologically, like me. I haven't been, you know, had good intentions from when the babies were born, when the babies were little. I was like, but, you know, it doesn't happen. But that's okay. If we can let go of that, we can get things going, right? Even if you just do a couple of pages, pick a couple of photos, or some photos, or, you know, an occasion. So it might even be Christmas, I don't know, 2014, right? Just randomly, maybe there you have some photos out of that year that you really want to document. Do it now. It doesn't matter. It's 2024. You can do it. Now you can just do just a couple of pages on those. Take out all the photos that you have. You know, maybe it's a special one, you know, for your family. So print out those photos and have them, and just start making a page, a couple of pages. It's nice to do a couple of pages because, you know, you've got like a book, you know, so you've got 2 pages. So it's always nice to have that. And then just get on with it. You know, don't worry about doing things chronologically. Don't worry about catching up. Don't worry about, you know, being behind, because you're not, right? You just want to document that story, all right? Okay, preserving that memory. So anyway, I wanted to show that we have this scrapbooking workshop kit that is a new product line, and so and going forward, I believe Stampin' Up are going to be doing more of these, and so it can only get better. But anyway, so here is an option where you get this workshop kit, and all you need to do 2, 4, 6 pages, right? 6 pages, and yeah, it's all the instructions are there. This is the instructions that come in it. It tells you exactly what you need to do with the pack that you get given to produce these pages, right? So, and I think sometimes if we are new to scrapbooking, we get overwhelmed, so it's kind of nice to have something that is just kind of like follow the instructions. It's a little bit like paint by numbers. So yeah, so there's that option. Okay. For card makers though, okay, so you can also, if you didn't want to do documenting, if that's not your thing, there is still value in this because there's so many things in here. So I want to go through them and just want to spend some time today talking about this. Okay, so we've got here, actually I cut these ones out. We have some photo placeholder, so that's kind of cool. You know, so that just goes with the instruction, like you've got this page and you know you've got that's going to be your placeholder, right? So yeah, so you've got those, they can be quite handy. There is a sticker sheet that comes in this pack, which is what you see here. Alright, so these are stickers. You can obviously, instead of sticking it down, you can use dimensionals to pop it up, to give it more dimensions. So there's a variety. There's some strip, you know, like here. And then there's various images and wordings. So that's quite cool. And even like a little journaling piece. So that's cool. Right, so we've got that. And we've got more die cuts. Now these are huge. Let me show you in terms of reference. This is our catalogue, and this is how big this tree is, and the words, okay, Christmas cheer. So these are quite big, but they are, obviously this is a 12 by 12 page. Okay, so so yeah, so these are die cuts that you pop out. Okay, and then you can use, again, you know, if you're following instruction, you just follow what they do. What they do here, they tell you exactly what to do, the cutting, and then the putting it all together. So there's that. But if you are not wanting to document it, you can, yeah, you can use this for card making and for other projects. Okay. So today's video, I'm not going to go through how to put these together, because there are actually, Stampin' Up actually has videos on that too, so I can link that and show you where to go if you haven't found it already. And so I don't need to repeat that process. What I wanted to do was more showing you alternatives of what you might want to do with this if you didn't want to do it for documenting, or if you wanted to, obviously for seasoned scrapbookers. It's also quite handy to have a pack like this, because it kind of limits, right, gives you some limitation, give you some scope, I guess, to really, because sometimes it's a little bit hard when you've got so many things that you can use and you're kind of like sitting there going, ooh, you know, and it takes ages for decision making. Whereas if you know these are the stuff, these are the things that you've got, you know, you get to it, and you'll be surprised at what page you can come up with, right? Seasoned scrapbookers, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that. Anyway, so we've got designer paper. So we've got this reindeer ones, and as always, Stampin' Up usually do double-sided. So on the other side is tinsels, okay, lights, tinsels, and then we have this red, I think they're bells, and then snowflakey, starry, pool party kind of color. And then we have, so these are 12 by 12, right? So we've got like a trees, okay, just the background, oh, and then just like a plaid kind of design, which is quite handy. So there are actually 2 sheets of each. Okay, so I'm just showing you here 3, but there are 2 sheets. Okay, the reason is because I have cut down some of the other ones, but these 3 I wanted to. So my alternative to 12 by 12 scrapbooking in the past have been to do little mini albums. So this one is like about 6 by 6. Sometimes it's just under 6 by 6, and sometimes, yeah, just a little bit more. But generally, as you can see, it's just a nice flip book, you know, like, so I've got the designer series papers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one is on the outside as a decoration. So this was one that has been previously made, and I've made it in such a way so that there are pockets so that you can add more things inside the pocket and more memorabilia that you can just insert it. So I do this kind of like every year. I pick, you know, the DSP, the Christmas DSP, and just do them. If you have never seen it before, here's one that's been filled. Okay, so with the paper there, so then you can just really embellish it however you like to. But here you go. So we've got like a pocket here. Does that one have anything? Not that one, for some reason. That one has something. Oh, just a photo. So I've got a picture of our food that year, I think. That's right. The food that was at our family barbecue. Look at the wreath that we made, and the little skewers kebab, and then that one as well, like a skewer, a fruit tree, a fruit Christmas tree. So yeah, so hands, you know, I've got these little things that I slip in, so you can, why is it not coming out? There, it's coming out. Okay, so there's my niece that came, and we had a little going out one night to look at the lights at houses, so that's really cool. So just documenting that, and that was at the beach, because that's what we do in New Zealand. We have a summer Christmas, so we have a beach Christmas, so it's a little bit funny for our North American, Northern Hemisphere, rather, Northern Hemisphere friends, because you guys have wintry Christmas, but not us, we have summer Christmas. Got end of an era, 10 years past last year of Christmas lights at this place, which had, been showing lights for the community for over 10 years, and that year was their last one, so that was kind of cool to document that part. But yeah, so this is just, you know, it's this kind of thing, sometimes it's really good, right? I mean, we all need to do things like that. I think just sitting down and just preserving memories. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily always have to be a 12 by 12 page. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I've done, and that all starts out with something like that. Right, so and so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm saving these 3 so that I'm going to be making an album, a mini album in this design for, well, it can be for this year, or it can be for the other years that I haven't documented. Yep, I am going to be doing what I ask you to do, I encourage you to do, or invite you to do, which is to, you know, print out your photos, write the stories, because that's what's missing, you know. We think we remember these things, but we don't sometimes. You know, a lot of the times we don't, because there's so many things going on. What else come in the pack in that workshop? Like, you've got the double-sided. These are, I can't remember the term for it. Where they're 2 colors, 2-tone. That's right, 2-tone. I believe that's 2-tone. One side is darker than the other. Like, one side is brighter than the other. Okay. So there are 2 in the green. I believe it's like green apple green or something like that. Vanilla. Obviously, I don't know how you can do 2-tone, but you can. 2-tone vanilla. Can you see? Can you tell? With the lighting here? Maybe not. I'm not sure. And then you've got 2 sheets in the pool party as well. I believe it's pool party. Right? It's a little bit hard to see. But here we go. So we've got those. and then we have darker green, which is garden green, again, the two-tone. So you get given all these in that pack. So there's a lot, right, that you can do with this. And if you're a card maker, you make cards with it. If you're a documenter, memory keeper, then you make pages with it. And you've got the white sheets as well. And they're actually 3, but I cut one down. So I'll show you what I've done. And these, sorry, that was just a backing paper. Which can be handy. I keep these as well to strengthen some of the 3D projects that I do. And then we have these. These are not double-sided for some reason. These two designs aren't double-sided, so they're just one side. So that's a 12 by 12, but I've cut down 4 here, a 4-inch length, a 4-inch height, and cut the whole 12-inch off, and then there's the striped ones. Again, they don't have, it's not double-sided. So, but yeah, so you get quite a lot, right, to play with. So you can, if you are new and don't know what to do with scrapbooking but want to give it a go, this is great because it gives you all the product and it tells you what to do with it, and you just follow the instructions. And then you just put your photos and you write your story. And it is all just so cool. Alright, so I'm going to put these away for now, because now that I've shown you everything that is in it. And I did want to show you the Reindeer Memories and More pack. So that also, it doesn't come like that, it comes all vacuum packed, sealed in a plastic, but I've just put them into one of these die sleeves. Okay, so Memories and More usually come with 3x4 cards like that. Okay, and the amount kind of varies depending on the pack. So this particular one has 54 cards. I can't remember what how many are 4x6 and how many are 3x4s. So of course with the 4x6, like you could use that as it is for a card, just put it on a card base, or you can cut it in half. Obviously it doesn't work with this one cutting in half, but it works well here, kind of. Cutting in half, you have one half journaling here and one half journaling here. Alright, so some of them are good to, like, some of them are better to, like this one, you can easily half that, and you would, know the difference, and you'll make more 3x4 cards. And also, they all come in different kind of configuration in the sense that this one has a lot of repeated things. So, like, there are 6 of these design, of this design, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, there was one more, I might have used it. So there's 6 of those, and then there are, so each of these design has like 6, they come in 6s, which is kind of interesting because like different packs come in different ways, like sometimes it's all just 2, usually there are only 2 of the same design, but this particular one, 6 of the same design. So I believe that's probably because, see, it's like, because of the mass producing nature that we normally do with Christmas crafting. So that's probably why this Christmas one came in that sort of configuration. As I see, sometimes you have way more design to choose from, but you have 2 of each. Whereas this one you have 6 of each design, so your design is limited. And then it always comes with some sticker sheets as well. So, yeah, 2 of the same and 2 of the same, right? So yeah, so it matches really well with that stamp, with the scrapbooking page as well. Okay, so we're going to put these away here for now. Right, so let's move these out of the way. Now, ready for the projects that I have to show for you today, I don't actually have, yeah, I'm quite, because I'm trying to, what I do usually, if you are familiar or not familiar, usually in my craft live, I show you the two designs, two projects. I picked a product to feature, and I try to yeah, come up with a couple of projects and show you how to do it, you know, from start to finish. So this is like a video tutorial, and then you know, to say thank you to you for placing an order with me this week, you know, during that week, and so from Wednesday till Tuesday, I will send you the kits to make these two cards or two projects that I show you in the video tutorial. But this week, you know, it's slightly different because I'm featuring this product. So my product feature this week is going to be this Reindeer Memories. So there's no stamp set, no stamping, right? So that could be a little bit difficult. So I think I might have to use some stamping, some other stamp sets. And I'm definitely going to be using this round we go to show you what I got up my sleeve. And also one that I'm using a lot is for Christmas is the Christmas labels. In fact, that was my showcase last week, and so if you haven't seen that video, yeah, I invite you, please go ahead and go check it out after this. Alright, so let me put that aside for now. Okay, so first thing that I wanted to do, using the products that are found in the Scrapbooking Workshop Reindeer Memories pack. Okay, so that's because I am not using this pack for scrapbooking. I'm using it as supplies, I guess, like a series of supplies. So I wanted to show you to do something called loaded envelope. Do you know? Have you heard of that before? I have shown these before, I think. Loaded envelope. So basically, just like an envelope of goodies, and you can fill it with all sorts of things, right? So this is just some basic, okay. But first, I wanted to, our first project then, therefore, is to how to make this little envelope project, loaded pockets, yeah, pocket envelope. So it has two pockets for you to fill with things, candy canes, obviously for Christmas, little bickies maybe, you know, chocolates that are flat, I guess. You know, you don't want to like have chunky chocolate that can't really go in. Maybe even like a hot chocolate pack or coffee pack, tea bags, you know, kind of thing. So they're really cool. Like, you know, just kind of, it's just like a pocket full of lots of things. And then you would probably put it in a cellophane cello bag or a cellophane bag, and gift it. So that makes like a cool little gift bag. So yeah, so I wanted to show you how to do this. Okay, really simple, not hard at all. Okay, so we've got that. As always, I will be getting you two, right? Two of each project. So the first one, so just making these, right? Got that paper, that was the design, and then we've got these two other designs, right? So we've got the trees, and the back of that one is the plaid, and then we've got the bells, and the back of that is the snowflakey thing. So I can do either, or maybe I'll do this one, yeah. I'm going to show you how to do this quickly and easily. This 6x6, just let me double check. 6x12, I mean. So let me just double check. 6x12, because our paper comes in 6x12. So it's easy to cover it as 6x12. I know we in New Zealand, we use metric rather than imperial, but sometimes with crafting, I just do imperial because it's so much easier. Papers are 12x12, like, or it's 30.5, and then so half of that is like 15.2-ish, you know, kind of thing. So it's just easier to say 6 instead of 15.2. Anyway, so that's basically one sheet of 12 by 12, cut it in half, so that's 6 by 12. Alright, and then all we need to do is fold that in half. Okay, just making sure you can see. Okay, a bond folder would be very helpful. Where is my bond folder? Here we go. Like that, just put things away. Okay. Alright, here we go. That's really nice and simple. And then now I want to fold this in half. Right, you can decide, I guess, you know, like you would sit there and you would want to decide whether you want the front to be the blue or the red, right? What do you think? Does it matter? I don't know. I think we'll just do that. Okay, and I'm just going to fold it fairly close to the middle line, but not quite. Okay, I don't think it really matters. It's just the way I like it. I had done it this way. Okay, and fold it. So now you've got this look happening. Alright? So then next bit is I'm actually going to fold that down. Okay, so instead of folding it all the way like I have done before, I'm just now folding it maybe, I don't know, maybe 1 inch or 1.5 inch. I'm just eyeballing it, kind of making it straight. Happy with that? Right. So that's it. Right, so now I need a backing. So what do we have? We have the white, vanilla, green. So we've got the white. Well, I don't think I really want white. Okay, so I'm going to definitely not use the white. That will be probably used for card base. I can have the green. It's going to be, so we've got the pool party, the real red, and the green kind of look happening. Or I could have, oh, that was the lighter tone, and that's the darker tone. Quite like this darker tone. Okay, and then we've got the blue. So now we've got the blue, the red, and then more blue, and that's a little bit darker. Right, so maybe if I'm going for sort of monochromatic color, that one. So I don't want that. What about this? Ooh. So just depending on whether you want color or you don't, right? So that's the lighter green. Okay. So what do we want to do? Or we could go red, but that's very red. That's very, so just going to go. Okay. So yeah. So I think we shall go for the lighter green color. Okay. Just because I can. Or we can go for a bit, or should we go for a bit darker green? Oh, decisions. Okay, I am going to go for the darker green, just because I can, right? So then all I need to do is cut that in 4s, right? So I just need a 6 inch, so all good. So just getting our trimmer, cut that, and then cut this in 6, right up again 6. There we go, and that's all we need. We have a 6, and then that will just go on here like that. So very easy. You can, I suppose, just trim that off, but I really quite like the whole folded look. So I'm quite happy with that. If you want to be frugal and you want to, you have a use for this, maybe you want to maybe you want to just cut out something, but yeah, something out of it. But I'm happy with it, so I'm just going to do it like that. Okay, so I'm going to seal the bottom, right, using my glue, because that's what I like to use. Oops, I don't want to, yeah, just be careful there. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in my silicone mat, because if I get glue on here, I can easily, oops, there you go, got a little bit of glue. Do an old receipt of some sort, so I don't get sticky hands. Did you know to do that? Okay, so if I get on the mat, I can just take it off. Okay, so just really glue it down, just sealing it. Why is it not sealing? Not sealing? Did I not use a lot of glue? Why is this not sealing? Okay. I just need to make sure that these are sealed up. Okay. Alright. Sealed it right up. That's cool. And then, yep, maybe if I just do that as well, because then it won't catch. Whatever I put in there, hopefully it won't catch. Right? If I seal it. And then that will just go straight on here. Okay, so basically just need to seal. And just like that, you have a pocket envelope. So we'll be giving you supplies to do these easily. So now you have a pocket here, right? Cool. And then we just need to embellish this somehow, right? So you'll be getting two of those, two sheets of those. So where's my other sample gone? So weird. Oh, it's here. So there you go. So there's, just like that, you have, so it doesn't really matter, right, just how you do it. Like this is obviously a wider, and that's less, so just depends on what you want to show, how much you want to show. Yeah, I probably prefer this, right, but a little bit more and a little bit less of this. Okay, but yeah, so there you go. That might show a little bit better because that looks like it's just white. It's not. So there you go. So that's kind of like project number 1. All right. Project number 2 basically is what I'm going to be using from those packets. I'm going to be giving you supplies to make for the various things. So project number 2. So we've got these right from the papers. So that paper was that. So you know how we have 6 by 6. We have that 6 by 12. So we have the other, so one to do the pockets, and then we have another 6 by 12, right? So another 6 by 12, and with that I'm going to be cutting 2 strips, and then I'll be cutting different configurations here as well. Actually, I've got some cut up here. Okay, I think this is it. So we've got this one, and let me just show it on the other side of it. Let me show the other side of it. Here you go. So I have, so that's that one. So on the other side I'm going to do, right, so I've cut it this way. These 2 pieces have been used to cut and this one, so that was made out of those 2, right? And then I have the remainder of these. Okay, so that's the way I've cut it. Okay. Alright, so let me just move these out of the way. I need the 2 strips to make a third, because there are 3 DSP. So I've already got one, done this one, and I've done this one, and now I need to do the blue and red one, which is that. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, put that aside. So these 2, well, we need to use our round we go dies. So I have demonstrated this before, so there is a video tutorial on how to use these, but I'll just very quickly show you. I'm going to put these through. Alright, going to put these through here. So this I would have I'm just putting it through the emboss machine, and this I would have liked to have done earlier. So I'm not doing it now during this live, but push for time. There we go. So that cuts out one piece, and I'm going to cut out the other piece. So I'm going to do this over here. Right. So I'm not bringing the emboss machine in to view. But I'll show you. That's the sandwich to go, and then put it right through it. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in the rubbish and pop that out. Okay, put this away. That's simple. Bring in my, what did I do with it? Did you see what I do with it? Well, bring it out here again. So put these on the side for some reason, so I can put things in view. Right, so just need to match these, or it doesn't really match, and it doesn't really matter. So just a slither of glue, and want to put it together. Happy with that. And then so we want to just, because it's already scored the lines for you, right? So now we just need to do the accordion folds through all of these. Okay, well, have a cup of tea if you're just watching, if you're not crafting. But if you're crafting along, say hello please. Oh, hello Lindley. Yeah, are you crafting while you're watching? Are you trying to craft along? Which would be a bit hard if you don't have this kit. But you can do this with any DSP that you have, and if you have the stamp set and the die cut, you can do this really easily. Or if you don't have the die, you can still do it. It just is quite a painful process to be scoring right each one. So That's where the beauty of this die is. It just does everything for you there. So all you need to do is this part, which it can't do for you, which is to actually fold it. Right, but this is cool. This is really cool. I've enjoyed making these tags, or these pinwheels. They're just so fun. They just embellish everything and just make things look so cool. So yeah, so if you are just joining us, we are playing with the contents that are in the Reindeer Memories workshop, scrapbooking workshop piece, but I'm not making a scrapbook page with it. Actually, the kit comes full of supplies and instruction to make 6 pages, 2 double pages. I mean, sorry, 3 double pages, and that's 3 times 2. Yeah, that's 6. 3 double pages, so really handy if you are wanting to give scrapbooking a go and don't know what to do. Follow the instructions and you will have 6 pages ready to be filled with your own photos of your own families. Okay, so you got that. Or if you are a seasoned scrapbooker, you might still want to get the kit and not necessarily follow the instructions, but just come up with pages that you like. So you can do that too. Alright, so yeah, so now just kind of do that. And now I want to, so there's the difference. I don't know if you, this is like rounded scallop on one edge, and the other edge is the pointy one. So I quite like the pointy one, so I'm going to do the pointy one. I'm going to do the rounded one in here and pushing it through. Just kind of scrunch them all up like this, and then try and flare it out. Oh, I forgot to get ready some other stuff. There you go, flatten it, and so now we've got this pinwheel thing happening, and obviously it's going to be double-sided. So we've got the red side or the blue side. Okay, how are we going to hold these together? So that's where that circle thing comes in. So I am going to be using my circle punch, 1 3/8. No, 1 3/4, 1 3/4. I have got some scraps here from before, so I'm just going to cut out 2 circles. You can use a smaller one if you prefer, but I've got this handy, so I'm going to use this. Right. I'm just going to put glue on this one. Oops. Here we go. Okay. Smoosh. Right, like that. Just kind of hopefully as center as I can get it by eyeballing, and just put something a little bit heavy on it. Okay, let it sit there for a bit. Put that one away, and then this. Okay, and I'm just going to do the same on the side. Ooh, come on, glue. Okay, yeah, I use it. I use every last drop. Okay. So about that. So there you go. So you can see what I've done. Okay, so I've got these 3 now. I'm going to just kind of, while that's drying, I'm going to see how I'm going to embellish it. So this, do I want to use the same one for each? Okay, do I want to use the same paper? I could keep it simple and use the same paper, or I could, really mix and match it all up. Right, so that's quite cute. And so is that. So is that. Oh wow, so lots of decisions, guys. Luckily, you get to decide that with your own kit, right? Oh, except when I give you this kit, I will have to decide for you, won't I? Okay, so I didn't quite center it. Weak. That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, so that will be the same. Let's look at that. Or that. Or that. That's the red and the red kind of go together. Oh, I love that. The brown and the blue. The green and the blue. Oh. Wow. Choose one. Pick one, right? So I've got 3. Right, so we've got 3 strips. So from my workshop, from the pack, I will be able to get 3, and possibly I'll be able to get 6. But as I have mentioned before, I'm keeping some of these for the mini album that I'm going to be doing. So, so at the moment I will have those. And so in that workshop kit, right, you have this sticker sheet. So there are 3 circle ones. I'm going to use those. I'm going to pick those. Take that out, shall I? Right, so I can do it on there. So that's all very green. That's all very green. Ooh, oh my word, there's so many things to choose from, guys. What would you do? Oh, that's cute. And it will be cute on this one as well. Oh, okay. Baby. Alright, gonna be blind, gonna do it. Gonna just do it. So you can just stick it on. Reindeer with presents. One that says joy. Which one would I want to do? Ooh, let's do that one. With joy or joy? Ooh. Okay, I'm going to go for that one. Okay, so nice and simple. And then this one is obviously not circle, but kind of, it's quite cute. Do I want that or do I want that? I think that was going to be for that. Oh, I don't know. I think I'll do it that way. Because we're going to write on that side. Okay. So there you go. I've got 3 right that I'm going to be able to use. So that one's got joy. I don't need another saying. That one's got a present. That one, do I want to say? Better together, family time. Merry, merry. Do I want to do? I might keep family time for the mini album that I'm going to be making. Better together, maybe for the mini album. Maybe I'll just do merry, merry. Or ho, ho, ho. Merry, merry. So I'm trying to decide what to do. Okay, I might just have to leave this for now. Alright, just until I know what I'm doing actually. Will I do it on this one? Yeah, I think so. But that one's going to be on that one, so that one's going to have to go on this one, right? Okay, yep, we'll do that. Too many decisions. Maybe like that. So that's a sticker. So that, I'm just going to have to find another maybe piece of paper, because that's all very sticky at the moment. Just stick that on and then cut it off, pull it off. Alright, so we're just going to trim that off so that it's not sticky. Okay. And then just got to be careful how I do this. I don't want to cut my... There we go. Alright, so I'm going to do that for this. Stick that on. Maybe I'll put a ribbon there as well. Okay, I could stick that on, or I could just kind of leave it like that. Alright, so I'm going to start loading these. Alright, so either stick it on or load it on. Not sure yet. Maybe I'll just do one that I'll stick on. Or you can even do like a magnet one. Maybe what I'll do is I'll use the glue dot just very lightly, just having the glue dot, because then someone can take it off easily. Like whoever you give this to can take it off easily, right? So at the moment I'm just kind of loosely putting it there. Okay. See, or I could have done like this as well, just use Merry Christmas to you, which is a label that I pre-made. And so yeah, with, you know, and you're just kind of loading things up. So I had, for example, I pulled out what I've already made before, right? So I could do that, right? Just have lots of these things. There we go. And that would be like a little loaded envelope package that I could give. That would make a really cool gift with tags. Tags are wonderful for people because they can jazz up their present, their gift giving. They can put it on the Christmas tree, and they can put it on a card, right? So that's really something that you could do easily. So yeah, so we could do that quite easily, right? So we can make, and then with these, I had thought we could make cards, or I could put, wait, where is my, oh, where did it go? These would cut out. So these would cut out, right? So, and just, so these are cut out 3 by 4, so we can just put those in there like that. Alright, nice and easy. And that could be like more cards that you can give to someone. Right, so I haven't done that, but I just wanted to show you like what it could look like. Actually, maybe like that and like that. So like, yeah, give them gift cards, because everyone can be fine having gift cards helpful. Yeah, you could just leave it as it is, or you could embellish it simply. You know, like, so it's not hard. So these aren't designed to be, you know, very involved Christmas cards, right? These are going to be just it's the gift, it's the whole packaging, it's the gift, that's the whole idea. So we've got that. Hey, I'm having trouble finding what I showed you before. Guys, where are you? Where did you disappear? Oh, I'm looking for my memory more cards. Right here. Okay, got a few of these to select from as well. Okay, you can always give you some of these as well. Right. And how cool is that? So, you know, someone will just grab and get this, and they'll be so delighted to have all these little tags that they could use, and little cards that they could gift. and you can put in some candy canes, you can put all sorts of things in your loaded envelope. So tea bags, if you find some special Christmas, crafted Christmas teas, with cinnamon and clove and orange flavor or cranberry or whatever, slip them in, and so they just make really nice Christmas gift this time of the year. So that is what I have for you today. I know it seems a little bit helter-skelter, but yeah, so it's something new. I'm trying to do something different. Instead of, featuring a stamp set and just designing around it and showing you projects with it, I tried today getting the scrapbooking workshop kit that comes with cardstock, designer paper, sticker sheets, and die cuts, and so a various amount of things in there, and try to show you how to use it for paper crafting other than scrapbooking and for gift giving. So so I was just trying to do that. So that's something different. So I hope you had fun playing and just watching me go through all these, and I hope you enjoyed the kit when I send them to you. If you place an order with me this week, right through to next Tuesday, and I will hopefully, oh my goodness, next Wednesday will be December. It's going to be crazy, so I hope to be able to come on live and craft with you and share this time and hang out together. But yeah, so until then, have a wonderful week, and God bless you.